You'll be getting more gist, more stories on how I left Nigeria, what I did to apply for schools in the US, how I left the US to Canada, what I did, how I got Canadian PR from the US, all the steps that I took, all the mistakes that I made. You will get more gist. You will get more about it, about the story, my journey. The mistakes that I made, the things that I do not want you to make, on your own immigration journey. How to save cost, how to save money. And then one interesting part of this channel is that I will be bringing immigrants all over the world. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Drum rolls! I can't believe that I am saying that. I never thought that I would get to YouTube. To be honest, I love YouTube channels. I learn a lot from YouTube videos, but I never ever would have thought that I would get here. But here I am, and I'm so excited to be doing this because this is one of the goals for 2022 for me, and I'm excited, I'm ecstatic that I'm doing this. Some of you may have come from my page, Canada Express Entry Girl. Well, this is me, Siege, as you all call me, but my name is Malobi, and it's a pleasure. So welcome to my channel. Is that how they say it? Welcome to my channel, and please subscribe and like. So yes, basically the channel is going to be talking about immigrant chronicles. So anything immigration, anything about the immigrant experience, anything about studying in America, studying in Canada. I'll give you a brief introduction of myself. So yes, I left Nigeria in 2015 to America to further my education. So I lived in America for 4 years. I studied to earn dual master's degrees. So a master's degree in health administration and another one in business administration. So what we call an MBA. So I have an MBA and a master's in health administration. So yes, when I left Nigeria, all I wanted to do was just go further my education because I thought, that it'll be nice to get a degree from the US. Who doesn't want to get that? And I felt that it would help my career and it would help my life in the long run. Now, I left the US in 2019 to Canada because at the time of finishing studies in the US, upon graduation in the US, the immigration laws had become very stringent. It was Trump's administration. We all know, we all saw the news, and Canada became my plan B. I worked hard to get Canadian PR. So yes, I'm a Canadian permanent resident, and hopefully this year I'll become a Canadian citizen. Hoops, 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 hoops. Now, the journey wasn't easy. If I sit here and tell you the journey was easy, it'll be a lie. But yeah, like I said, subscribe, hit the notification button. You'll be getting more gist, more stories on how I left Nigeria, what I did to apply for schools in the US, how I left the US to Canada, what I did, how I got Canadian PR from the US, all the steps that I took, all the mistakes that I made. You will get more gist. You will get more about it, about the story, my journey. The mistakes that I made, the things that I do not want you to make, on your own immigration journey. How to save cost, how to save money. And then one interesting part of this channel is that I will be bringing immigrants all over the world. So students in the UK, students in the US, that's international students. I'll be bringing professionals who are in America, who are in Canada, succeeding. They are successful in their careers. They are doing great things. I'll bring them here. I'll interview them, and I will. You will get value for the videos that you'll be seeing on this channel. I just trust me really. Anyways, I'm just gonna go right into the topic for today. The topic for today is 5 things that you should know or you should do before you get on the plane to go to America or to Canada. 5 things you should know. Now, we're going to go right into it. The number one thing is, I'm looking at my note because I have a note here. Be open to other cultures. Be open to other cultures, sexual orientations, and other people's beliefs. Now, you're coming to most of us, like I grew up in Nigeria. A lot of us just we're just used to Nigerians. Just a few people who are not Nigerians are in Nigeria. So our daily lives, we were just used to Nigerians, whether it's Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. We know about the tribalism in Nigeria, right? So there was a lot of tribalism, or there is a lot of like tribalism in Nigeria, but you're leaving Nigeria to come abroad. Now, in the US, you see a lot of diverse people. You meet people from different cultures. You meet people from like India, people from Asia, generally, people from like Chinese. You meet Chinese folks. You meet fellow Africans like you, people from Kenya. You meet people from Australia. So you meet people from different cultures, and you have to be open, guys. Like there's no you shouldn't be the one discriminating. Like it won't even do you any good to discriminate. So you have to leave all the biases that you had back home. Leave the biases. Come with an open mind. That way you will have a great experience. You meet friends and classmates like from different cultures. One of my best friends in the US is Indian, and she's a lovely person. So yes, one of the things that you need to be open to is different cultures and different not tribes, different races. The second thing is sexual orientation. We know that in Nigeria there is an anti-gay law, and we know how we look at people who are gay, people who are bisexual, all these things. We know the biases that we have against them or towards them. You have to drop that. You have to drop that because when you're coming to America or you're coming to Canada, there are people like you and I who are gay, and you have to respect them. You have to respect their sexual orientations. So please drop that. The third thing is there are people who do not believe in the same religion or the same God as you believe in, and it is okay. So you have to respect that. Not everyone is Christian. Not everyone is Muslim. Not everyone is, a traditional worshiper like we have back home in Nigeria. In Canada and America, you see people who are atheists. You see people who are agnostics. You see people who do not believe in God. People who do not believe in, anything that you believe in. And you have to respect that. Now, you don't want to go to professional settings and start preaching. You don't want to go to, you can actually be fined or punished for preaching your religion in a professional or public space, because it may mean that you are not respecting the space or the beliefs of other people, or you are forcing your beliefs on other people. I'll just say a quick story. While I was in school, there was a classmate of mine who just went about, she met this lovely lady, lovely white lady, and then she just started preaching the word of God to her. You know what this girl did? She went to the panel. I don't remember what the panel is called, but she went to that panel and reported this, my friend. They had to call her to the panel. They had to ask her questions. Like, I think it almost got to suspension. I don't know. But yeah, you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want to. So yeah, you do not, except you have established a close relationship and close friendship with someone, you don't want to force or preach your religious beliefs or your religion to them. That's the third one. Now my second point for today is, I'm going to look at my note here. A lot of you leave Nigeria hoping that you will come to America or Canada. A lot of you leave not only Nigeria, African countries, hoping that you come abroad to find your knight in shining armor. There is nothing wrong with that. Like, a lot of people have come abroad and have found their knight in shining armor. A lot of people have found their soulmates abroad. But I want you to manage your expectations. The dating scene here is wild. Trust me. The dating scene here is wild. You will be shocked. Like some of the things that you see here, like people don't have patience here. The guys that you meet here, I'm talking to my girls here, they do not have patience. Even the girls. The girls here are working, they're earning their money, they're earning their bucks, they're working their butts off, to earn. So you have to tell them what you're bringing to the table. You have to show them that you're bringing something valuable to the table. So yes, why I said the dating scene is wild is back home in Nigeria, where I grew up, you could just be walking on the streets and then someone would just stop you and say, "Hello, pretty lady, I want to get to know you." Or you go to the club, you go to some family and friends events, and then someone checks you, the way we say it in Nigeria. But here, you don't get, like, you even hardly go out because you're so busy working. And then you only have the weekend. Sometimes during the weekend, you just want to relax or maybe shoot a YouTube video like me. So here, you have to be intentional about meeting people of the opposite sex. Some ways that you can do it is dating apps, because you barely go out, so you just have to be behind the dating apps. I know some of you in Nigeria will say, "God forbid, no, I'm not gonna go on the dating app for what? Blah blah blah." Well, it may please you to know that you will join my single to stupor club. Like, you will go year in, year out without dating anyone. And if you're okay with that, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm pleased to welcome you to my single to stupor club. But yes, that's the second thing. You need to be aware now. On a serious note, you need to be aware that the dating scene here is different. When you come here, you have to be intentional about meeting people. You could join groups like meetup.com. You could sign up for on dating apps like Bumble, like Coffee Meet Bagel. There are a number of them. You can just Google dating apps in Canada. Dating. You can even start before you start your journey. You can sign up on those apps and start meeting people from Nigeria or anywhere in Africa that you are. Now, the third thing I'm going to talk about today is, I'm looking at my notes. The third thing I'm going to talk about today is racism is real. Girl, guy, racism is real. So in America where I studied, in America where I studied, it could be pretty evident. It could be like a lot of people, there's racism. In Canada, there's racism as well, but Canadians are kind of friendly. Canadians are like kind of mask it. So it's not as bad, as America. But girl, I'm gonna give you an example. Sorry, I'm saying girl, but yeah, I want to believe that girls and guys are gonna watch this video. But yes, in America, when I first got there, in church, it will shock you to know that in church, I'm Catholic, so I went to this church that you have predominantly white people. Most times that's what you see. When it was time for the peace of the Lord, you're supposed to turn and shake people. "Oh, the peace of the Lord be with you." I turned to my left, "The peace of the Lord be with you." And then the white guy looked at me in a very disparaging, like he gave me a very disparaging look. And then he just turned his head. He didn't shake me. I turned to my right, the same thing. The white person did not shake me. This was in church, guys. Imagine how I felt. It happened a lot of times after that day. I just got used to it and I stopped like extending my hand, except they extend their hand and then I will now shake them back. So yes, that's in church. So if you see that happens in church, you can, how much more, in other places. In professional settings as well. A black man would have to do twice as much as a white man will do. A white man will get away with a lot of things that a black man will not get away with. So a lot of us are working twice as much as a white man just so that we're out there. And that's one thing. That brings me to my next point. When you're living in Nigeria, you have to have a plan. When you're living in any African country, you have to have a plan that will make you stand out. So if you're coming to study, you have to look for a program that will make you stand out, a program that is lucrative, not any program like English language, for example, that other white people are probably like dominating the industry. No, a program like most likely a STEM program. I will talk about studying in America, studying in Canada. I will talk about it in my other videos. So hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell. I will talk about what you need to do to study in America because that's where I studied. What you need to do to stand out, what you need to do to thrive and be successful. Now, yeah, you just need to do things that will make you, that will set you apart from the other people, the white people, your fellow black people. You have to do things that will set you apart in your profession, in your studies. Of course, it starts from studies. So if you come to study, you should do a program that will be lucrative when you graduate, so that you would not, spend a long time looking for a job. And the programs that you should do or come to the abroad to study are most like a STEM program: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So please take note of that. Now, my last point today will be you have to be open to the good life. You have to be open to the good life. Things will work out eventually. So when people tell you is that, oh, don't go abroad, people are suffering. Oh yeah, you're going to hustle, you're going to put in the work. Is it that you're going to study for some years? And studying in America is not easy. Like I said, I will do a video on that. It's not easy. Studying in Canada, not easy. You put in the work, but eventually things will work out. Things will pan out well. So you have to be open to the good life when the good life comes. But before the good life comes, you have to put in the work. So get ready, be prepared to put in the work. But again, like I said, be open-minded. The people that will help you or be of help with you may not be of the same race as you. The people that will be, that will probably refer you to a job may not be of the same race as you. So you have to be open, you have to be kind, but you have to be smart and strategic. When you're looking to study, you have to be smart and strategic. You have to, make good grades, of course. I mean, we're Nigerians, we're resilient. We're Africans, we're resilient. I can speak only for Nigerians, right? But Nigerians are known to be resilient. We can do all things. Like in our country, we've gone through a lot. So why will you come abroad and relax? No, you come abroad, you would show up to your work, to your study, to your school, show up, get great grades, get all A's, get a good GPA, come out and get a great job. You would practice how to interview, you will interview well, and then you will land a great job, and life will be good for you in the end. But yes, like I said before, there will be more videos. I would invite fellow immigrants, I would invite international students to come on this channel to speak, on their experiences as immigrants, as international students, as as people living and thriving abroad. So yes, thank you so much for tuning in to this channel today. It's my first YouTube video. Permit me if it wasn't as good as other YouTube videos that you've been seeing. I will improve over time, and you will get good value for your time. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, but please subscribe and please like the video. Please, it's gonna help me. I'm a newbie. Please, just have mercy on me. But yeah, thank you so much. You will be getting a lot from this channel. So please subscribe and then like. Thank you so much. And to my Siege family, thank you so much for joining. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, and I hope that you subscribe because you will get more information from the horse's mouth directly, and then you see me, my mannerisms, and all my drama. All right. Till next time. Thank you. Bye.